John, I am so excited. We are 1 week away from the Florida RV SuperShow, and there are a lot of brands that come to this RV show. There are manufacturers representing that brand, which gives you several advantages, which we'll get to in just a few minutes. But first, let's give you some information about the show.
The Florida RV SuperShow goes from January 16th until the 21st. January 16th being Industry Day.
And Industry Day is for the media and press. The Florida RV SuperShow takes place at the Florida State Fairgrounds, and that is located at, and I gotta look this up, 4800 U.S. Highway 301 North. Don't want to give you the wrong address, and that is in Tampa, Florida. Now, the Florida RV SuperShow has shorter hours than the Hershey Show. Now, the Hershey Show stays open till pretty late every day.
Yes, it did.
But the Florida Show is a little bit different. It is open from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's from 9 to 5. So as you're doing your planning, be sure to keep that in mind, because you want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to see all of those RVs, because there are plenty of them to see. We always recommend that you take multiple days when you go to the show, just because they have everything from the very smallest tow behind RVs to the super luxury brands. I mean, Newell and Prevost, and you just $1 million RVs. And stay tuned, because after we give you all the details about the show, we're going to share with you our tips for having a successful show.
The show admission is $15 for adults, and it's free for 16 and under. Now, that $15 gives you a 2-day pass.
So if you're a senior like John, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are senior days, and you get $2 off of your admission ticket. And if you're military or first responder like John,
thank you,
you get $2 off your admission ticket every single day of the show. And I just want to say I appreciate every venue that recognizes our first responders and our veterans by giving them discounts.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now let's talk about parking.
Parking for cars is $10. RVs, $16. Now the Super Rally is sold out. That sells out in like 2 seconds.
It really does. You tried to get the Super Rally and you forgot to call that day. And by the end of the day, when I came home and said, John, did we get our Super Rally tickets? It was no.
It was no.
So you really, this year, you're going to miss out on that. And not only that, but this is a very, very popular show. I mean, all of the big YouTube channels are there.
Yep.
People who are looking to buy are there. People who are just looking to see what's the latest and greatest in RVs are there. And so things sell out very quickly as far as rallies and campgrounds. And at this late date, it's going to be really hard.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So the official hotel for this show is the Sheraton Tampa Brandon Hotel. I can tell you now that the Sheraton is already sold out.
It is.
So check with other local area hotels. You may have to, go out an additional 10-15 miles to find availability in it, but
it's Tampa.
It's just Tampa. You'll be able to find something. There are hotels everywhere.
There are.
Yeah. Oh, and the same with the campgrounds. You'll find that a lot of the closer campgrounds are sold out, but you should be able to get something a little bit further away if you don't mind driving to the show.
Right.
Now, my favorite thing, pets.
Pets.
If you have a pet and you are at the Florida RV SuperShow and you see us, please come over, because I just love adorable animals, and I just love the pet animals, and I love to say hello to animals. I love saying hello to the humans too, but I especially love saying hi to animals.
She loves the animals.
I love the animals.
Animals love her. So it's weird.
Now, if you require a wheelchair, you don't have one, like I know for myself, I recently had an ankle injury, so I might be taking advantage of this. We'll have to see how the first 2 days, the first day goes, but you can rent wheelchairs. You can rent both manual and electric chairs, and they are available at the entrance gates. And they are taking reservations for wheelchairs. I'll put the link right here so that you know where to go, and we'll also put it down in the description below.
Now, entertainment.
Oh, that's one of my favorite parts of the show. That's the one thing the Hershey RV show is missing, because not only do you get to look at RVs, but you get entertainment while you're doing it.
The one-man band.
Oh, I love the one-man band. They've got people walking around on stilts.
Yes.
They had like a Lightning McQueen kind of car going around singing and playing music. Yes. And the kids just loved that.
They loved that thing.
They've got the barbershop quartets.
Yes.
It's just so much entertainment. It's a lot of fun. So when you take a break, you can always enjoy the entertainment, or as you walk, the entertainment will often find you.
It will.
So that just makes it so much fun.
Let's talk about the vendors and the seminars.
There are so many seminars, and this year I'm really impressed at the seminars that I saw this year. I think that they're a little bit different than the ones I've seen in the past.
Well,
like I'm going to I want to see the seminar on solar. I want to see the seminar on electricity.
Right.
I want to see the seminar on touring Alaska.
Yes,
I mean, there's
touring
just so
Alaska,
many
yes.
good seminars. So be sure to go to the website right there and check out those seminars while you're there. And then vendors. There are lots of vendors and
gosh.
lots of really, really good deals to get. So I think they have multiple buildings at the Florida RV show
They
with
do.
vendors. Make sure that you work into your schedule some time to go see some of those vendors. And then I'm going to tell you guys this once. And I'm not going to tell you again because I don't want to share this with you. But there is a donut and empanada stand. If you go to the RV SuperShow, oh my gosh, you have got to get their donut holes and you've got to try their empanadas. What's the name of the place, John?
Little Orbit.
It is the best. I think I'm going to go there for breakfast every morning.
It's a little.
And then I'm
food
going to gain
truck.
10 pounds.
Yeah, it's a little food truck that serves empanadas, and they have these tiny little donuts.
Well, that's what I just said.
Yes, tiny little donuts.
Oh, they're so good.
She loves it.
All right, so here are our tips for the show. The first thing is the weather in Florida can sometimes be unpredictable.
Right.
We've been to this show twice so far, and we've had weather from 40 degrees
Yeah.
to 90 degrees. So January is kind of a weird time in Florida. So make sure that you wear layers because the days tend to warm up.
They do.
They could start very cold in the morning and you'll need a jacket and a sweater. And then by the end of the day, you'll just be in a t-shirt. The second thing is this show is huge.
Yes.
Now I say that about the Hershey show, but this show is really huge. The show is spread out and you are going to be doing a lot of walking. So make sure that you wear very comfortable shoes.
Yes.
No high heels for this show.
No.
No. The next thing is if you have pets, a lot of pets can get very nervous and upset with loud crowds. And if you have that kind of pet, please be sure, keep them at home. But if you have the kind of pet that loves people,
Oh boy.
that loves walking,
Yes.
and doesn't mind the heat, and bring plenty of water for them, then most certainly bring your pets.
Yes.
I think they will enjoy it too.
And you will enjoy it, seeing the pets.
Yeah. Okay, this is a big tip. And this is one of the biggest advantages of looking for an RV at an RV show. When you find the RV you like and you do your negotiations, you can take that price that you've negotiated to any other dealership that's at the show, regardless of what brand they are representing. So let's say, for example, you go to Myers and they're representing Keystone. And I don't know if that's the case at this show, but that's
Right.
that's the way it was for Hershey, right?
Right.
You negotiated a deal, but you can't quite get to where you want.
Right.
Or you feel like you can get a little bit more. Well, then you can take that deal and go over to another dealer that might be representing Fleetwood, but also sells Keystone at their dealerships. And you can negotiate a deal with them as well.
Right.
And I do really believe that you get, some people might disagree with me, but I think you get your best prices at the RV shows. And the reason for that is these RV shows, in particular, the Florida RV SuperShow, Hershey Show, they have the representatives from the manufacturers that can help sweeten your deal a little bit.
Yep.
If you're having a difficult time, the manufacturers can sometimes kick in a little bit extra to get you where you want to be. And don't be afraid to reach out to a rep. If you have questions, a lot of times the salesmen that are at these shows, they're not experienced in all the brands.
No, they're not.
Sometimes they're very honest with you and they'll tell you, I don't know, let's go find out. And sometimes they will make some, I don't want to say make something up, but
They'll just work their way through the vehicle that you're looking at.
I'm going to say sometimes they'll make things up.
Yeah.
And sometimes they think they know, but they really don't know.
Right.
So please, the manufacturer reps are there for a reason. They're very approachable. They want to help you. They want to represent their brand, and they want to make sure that you're buying what you think you're buying. So don't be afraid to reach out to those manufacturer reps.
They are a handy resource, I'll tell you.
They really are. And then our next tip for you is that there are tons of RVs at these shows.
Right.
And if you're looking for an RV, as you go from RV to RV, you're going to forget what you saw. You're going to forget, wait, was that the Grand Design, or was that the Brinkley, or was that the Fleet? It all becomes a huge, big, messy ball of confusion. Make a video, and as you're doing that video, talk about what it is you like and what you're seeing in that RV, what it is you don't like with what you're seeing with that RV, and of course, most importantly, what the RV is.
That's right.
So that, you know, if you're spending multiple days at the show or at the end of your day, you can look at your video and you don't have to try to remember, was it this one that had that feature or that one that had this feature? You know, because you have it all documented. And finally, we will be at the show. I'm not sure how many days we'll be there because of my ankle. We're going to go live every single day that we are there, like we did at Hershey, because we had so much fun. So make sure that if you're not subscribed to our channel, that you subscribe to our channel. But don't only subscribe, you have to hit the notification, right? You can choose, after you go and subscribe, you can choose to receive all notifications from our channel.
Yep.
Please go ahead and hit that, because otherwise you won't know when we're going live, because we'll just say, hey, we like this, let's turn it on and go live. And this year we are not going to have a meetup, but we definitely want you to come and see us. So if you see us, stop us, say hello. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you at the Florida RV show.
Yeah.